Morning everybody, welcome back to Wild Hualapai. I'm Brian. Sorry it's been so long since we've done a video, but we have been very busy, and I'll explain all that to you. Number one, we sold our home in Texas, and we are now completely moved to our property in Arizona, and we're off grid now 100%, and so we're very excited about that. And I'm going to show you around a few things we've done since we got here, and what our plan is from here on out. So, like I said, we're up here full time now, living in the RV until we get our home built out inside the Quonset hut. And so now that's what we're working on. So I'm going to walk around a little bit, kind of show you what's going on. Update you on what we've been up to. All right, so you can see a lot of our stuff's been moved up here. Well, all our stuff's been moved up here, but a lot of our garden stuff and just a lot of the outdoor stuff is still kind of in piles over here. We haven't organized it yet and put it where we need to put it. But we are so excited now. We're here full time. We do have a lot of our patio furniture. Sorry for the wind that's out here. The cushions are just inside the door there. So we sit out here in the shade a lot between projects. And we still need to clear some stuff out of the Quonset so we can get the guy up here to start framing out our little home. It's going to be about 900 square feet. There's the water tank we're not using just yet. I need to flush it out. Here is a IBC tower that I set up. The bottom tank's no good, but this I went and brought this one, and as you can see it's full, and we use that for mainly watering some trees, and we use it to wet down towels and wash off the dogs, and some of the dog water also. Today I'm actually putting our washer here, and it'll be feeding the water into the clothes washer. So we're excited to get that going. I know Becky is very tired of going to a laundromat. She's only had to be there once so far, but we've been that route before when we were out on the road, and so I know she doesn't enjoy that at all. There's Digger. He wants to go back in the house. This is a townhouse dog here. He doesn't like the bugs and the heat, so he'd rather spend time inside. All right, let's walk around a little bit. You can hear the generators running right now. I'm working on getting my solar set up. I have a whole bunch of solar equipment that's being delivered over the next week or so, and so once that's all delivered, I'll get all my solar set up. I'm going to put solar on both of these containers that we had brought up, and I have about little over 18,000 watts of solar here that I've already brought in, and so waiting for brackets and other items to arrive so I can get all that installed up there. This is one of the solar panels that I'm currently using. It's a 590 watt solar panel. It's not exactly, it's like 45 inches wide, 8 feet long, weighs about 70 pounds. It's a big old heavy solar panel, and I bought a pallet of these. This one currently, I've got it leaning on our enclosed trailer, and I use this pallet so that I can lean it on these slats here and do the different angles depending on where the sun's at. So right now it's at the right angle for the sun. You can see the wires going through the fuel door there, and I'll show you what I'm using that for. Come around this way. We still haven't unloaded this yet. We've only been here a week, so that solar panel, you can see the wires coming in through the fuel door there, and they go to my anchor, and I love this thing. It's been the best thing ever. So right now it's bringing in 467 watts, and I have my chest freezer plugged into it in the freezer's only using 57 watts, so it's actively charging. The base unit is already 100%, and the expansion battery is at 34%. And like I said, it's bringing in 468 and only putting out 58 watts. So it's actively charging at the same time that it's running the chest freezer full of ice and meat and good stuff. We still have a lot to unload here. This is the washing machine that I'll be bringing out today, putting over there by the water tank, IBC tank. So nice thing about this system is it's powered, it's indefinite now power, because of the solar panel will always bring in more than it's using, so that will stay charged, and it'll always run this thing without any issues at all. And whatever else I need to plug in, you see I've got a battery charger there for an AGM that I've been using for other things. But yeah, that's like an infinite power source right there, which is great. I love those solar generators. I know there's a lot of haters about solar generators, but I'll tell you what, if you use them right, they're a big benefit, very beneficial. So there's CJ. So these are the containers that we brought. There's my generator. So right now I'm using the generator to power the RV along with the AC there up on top, and because it gets really hot. It's been over 100 the last few days, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to show you what's in the Quonset hut right now and what the plan is for that. The two containers, one is completely full with our household stuff. The other one's maybe a 1/3 full, and we need to take this stuff out of here and put it in the second Quonset. We'll fill that, or not the second Quonset, the second container. We'll fill that, as well as the enclosed trailer, and then the guys will come in here and start framing this for the house. But here's the pallet of solar cells that I bought. There were 31 of them on the pallet. I've unloaded like 6 of them so far, and put over there in the corner where I'm going to store them. And then I'm using the one for my deep freeze. But I'm going to use 2 of them for the RV while we're building all this out for the house. So 2 of them will go over here by the RV, along with I have a couple lithium batteries and inverter and a charge controller coming, and took advantage of the Prime days for that. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff to move out of here. This has just been an ongoing project. We've been coming up like once a month for the past 6 months or so, and just slowly emptying our home while it was on the market. And so we have a lot of stuff. We need to downsize. There's the insulation for the Quonset in big those are going to expand 4-inch insulation, and they're just going to go over and the ends, and they will insulate this really nicely. There's the solar panels I've unloaded so far, and just a lot of stuff. There's the Razor and the quad, and a lot of the stuff will just be going outside, the cement mixer and all that. We've bought up a lot of equipment to prepare for what we want to do up here, and so now it's time to put it all to work. Here's a little 200 watt suitcase, all powers solar panel I bought for the Anchor solar generator. I don't know, guys. I think the best I ever got out of that was 135 watts out of this 200, and I changed the angles. I was always trying to keep it optimal for the best solar power, and I think the best I got out of it was 134 watts. So I'm not super impressed with that suitcase. I don't know if it's just the all powers or if they're all like that, but I was not impressed at all. So anyway, just wanted to give you all a quick rundown of where we're at and what we're doing. Need to get some little hinges on here so you don't have to keep clipping this thing on here. It's just to keep mice and bugs and whatever else out of the Quonset hut. So anyway, there's just kind of a broad view of the property. There's the fishing boat, and this is all part of the property over here. 80 acres total. And yeah, we are excited. We're up here full time now, and now it's time to get to work, get our place set up, get that built out, get Becky out of this RV that's you know, it's not bad. We have everything we need. We have the you know, plumbing and AC and the fridge and all that stuff, but it's a small space with us, 3 dogs and a cat. So it's just time to get this other project rolling and get out. It's going to take a few months. It's not going to happen fast. Maybe 6 months, not sure, but we just need to get started on it now. And so I'll keep you all updated on where we're at and what we're doing. And the next step is waiting on some equipment and some brackets and things to get solar set up, so we don't have to use the generator anymore. Gas is expensive, and we're using about 10 gallons a day, so that's $30-something every day, which is $900 a month. We haven't been here that long, but that's what it would become if I didn't get the solar set up. And so the whole point is being here. The whole point of being here is to get off grid and to lower our expenses and you know, to live life in the wild. But nobody wants the sound of a generator running all the time and have to play with gas all the time. So once I get the solar set up, that's going to be huge. And I also need to build an awning over the RV. I'm just going to do it out of lumber, and I priced some aluminum ones. They're quite expensive, especially some of these companies that want to come in and put it up for you. And had some bids done for $7,000, $6,000, and you know, they're just those aluminum ones. So I think I'm just going to go get the lumber and build one myself. So I'll go through all that with y'all, and we'll talk about that unless I change my mind. But so here we are. We're out of Texas. Everything's good to go, and we are just going to continue moving forward with all our projects here. And I'm excited. Becky's excited, and the dogs are excited. They're having fun chasing lizards and whatnot. We have found 2 diamondback rattlesnakes on the property since we bought it. One was a very small one that was early on, a year ago when we first bought the property, and then another one that was quite large. He was probably around 4 feet long, had 9 buttons on his rattle, and they do 2 or 3 sheds a year. So he was probably between 3 and 4 years old, and he was thick. He was a big one, and so we had to take care of that. We haven't had any since then. That was a week ago, maybe more than that, I guess, something like right around that. Anyway, Becky was not happy about that. So anyhow, we're going to I'm going to end this video, and so I can get started on some more projects, and I'll just keep you all updated. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.